Welcome, everybody, to the Slab Lounge. And before we get to the nitty gritty of it, oh no, not a burp. Well, that burp happened. It's also time to reveal our sponsor. Today's episode of the Slab Lounge is sponsored by Dubby. Dubby being a caffeinated energy powder that you pour water off and bam, instant energy drink. These bad boys have zero sugar, which means no crash outs or jitters. So any streamer or content creator, or if you're having a hostage situation thing and you need the extra energy, give yourself use Dubby because it also comes in all manner of flavors like Japanese yuzu, right down to blue raz. Now, that being said, if you order Dubby, use creator code MadHenHouse to get yourself 10% off at checkout. That being said, poor Xbox. Oh man. So thanks Dubby for sponsoring, and yeah, we have to talk about the Xbox layoffs. Now, 1,600 people were laid off from Xbox. On top, like, and that's within the 4,800 number that Microsoft said to axe. Now, I know people want to jump down Asha Sharma's throat, but keep in mind, look, I would be the first to do it too. But in all honesty, like Microsoft outranks her. She had no choice but to do it. So she should not bear the brunt of all that assault of all that assault. Oh, Doug, what about Microsoft's H1B hires? That's Microsoft, dude. Xbox had nothing to do with that, man. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. I'm just saying.
They honestly, I think she should have been able, or they should have executed this plan earlier in set phases instead of like 600 now. They should have been like, oh, it's starting like fucking 4 or 5 years ago when we stopped really giving a fuck about our console.
I think that's
Like,
what I think that's what they wanted Phil Spencer to do, which is why he had that sudden exit. You know?
he kind of left with dignity. But the thing about those, like, I'm glad like some people have honor, but the same thing is like they're so high up, like it doesn't fucking matter if they leave. They can fuck around a million and they'll get hired like next week if they wanted a job. So it's kind of like thanks for leaving and getting a better job while we're still left with this shitstorm. I mean, you could have stayed and came up with a better solution that saved the rest of us,
Mm,
but like, because if everyone's just gonna be like, nah, I'm good, but it's like, I'm just gonna get another fucking multi-million-dollar job somewhere else as
right?
a consultant. Like, that didn't really help me, man. Like,
No, it doesn't. But it's not all doom and gloom for those like 1,600 layoffs. Like some companies, whether it might be whether you consider it a good thing or a bad thing, are independent again. For instance, I didn't know Double Fine was owned by Microsoft. I didn't know
hmm
Xbox bought them out, but they did. And Double Fine was one of the few companies to actually be able to go independent with all of their IPs intact. So that's one company. I can't say the same for Ninja Theory because I know they got shut down. The State of Decay developers, they also were able to go full indie route. They're still finishing out State of Decay 3, and then they get to go the indie route. It got hit hard. Like its software just got they got just butt fucked. Like it was bad. It got so bad. Excuse me. It got so bad that former id developer John Carmack, who's basically the brains behind Doom and Quake in terms of like engine physics. John Carmack actually went on a record and saying like, "Dude, man, this is bullshit. Id Software deserves better than this." He's kind of right. Like, despite it not doing anything other than Doom, Quake, Wolfenstein, and what was it? The fucking Rage. Yeah, they did Rage, right? Yeah. Uh,
Yeah.
they haven't really done anything other than those four IPs. I mean, Nintendo has a broader catalog than id Software, but like, yeah, no, it deserved better than to get blindsided with that because Doom the Dork Ages actually pulled in very good numbers and still like has a high daily active user count. So I mean, it's kind of a shitty deal. It just sucks what happened with them, Bethesda, even Bethesda, like a bunch of Bethesda employees actually held like a memorial vigil type deal to like commemorate those former employees that got axed, and HR like made them take it down. And I was just like, man, HR, I get why HR did it, but it's still a dick move. Like I just felt bad for all those employees, you know.
Yeah, that's a shit situation.
I think it's like, okay, so what's that's what we're gonna do? They said like, okay, we're gonna like streamline and do all this other stuff. It's like, but what? Like, are you gonna do another console? Like, are you gonna go and now with fucking people hogging and hoarding fucking RAM chips and shit on there? Are you gonna be like, we're gonna come up with a new gen console, and this time it's only gonna cost $1,200?
I mean, I don't know.
Like what's their business model now? Like, I just kind of feel like they should always just stuck to what they were. Microsoft, let's do good computers. I can play the video games. Like,
Okay, let's get one thing straight. Microsoft doesn't do good computers. They do good OS operating
no,
systems.
no, but I'm saying like with the arm of Xbox, they should have
Oh,
like invented that arm instead of like converted to full instead of like let's do consoles. Like let's just do cool computers with our OS on there or something like that. I mean,
mm.
like because it's like we're making a console anyway, but our console's kind of not really selling. But we can sell people on computers because they can do more than one thing.
Well, okay. I mean, that's true, but at the same time, okay. Let me put it to you this way. I know. Well, I know the rumor mill is still like they're getting out of the hardware business. I hope they don't, but if they still stick with the hardware business, I think they should at least keep the disk drive as opposed to Sony. Have you heard about that? Because Sony's PlayStation 6, they're ditching the disk drive altogether.
Yep.
It was just all digital.
Yeah, on one hand, I can see why they're doing, because like let's face it, like no matter how much you want to try to say otherwise, disk drives are they are a thing of the past, and discs, current discs. I mean, to have a laser going through that surface over and over again, eventually it's gonna get scratched, and you know that's just a pain in the ass and I have to try to get fixed, if that. But like,
Yeah, but I mean, they're definitely getting rid of hard copies. But then again, I just feel that nostalgic for the old copies, that old low technology N64, just not working, blowing that shit and it works.
yeah, no, I get the whole cartridge thing because cartridges were, that you just put them, you just plug them in and play. That's everything's loaded
Yeah,
on
so
that
let's go
cartridge.
backwards.
The
They should
problem
go
with that
backwards.
is the problem with that is to program for a cartridge that's insanely difficult and insanely expensive. That's why Sony won the console war when they first debuted up against the N64, because like a lot of developers really like the simplicity of developing for disc because it's a hell of a lot easier to develop for CDs. The only reason why I'm a little hesitant for Sony to get rid of the disc drives is because of the legislation that went down very recently. For those who don't know, the Stop Killing Game, the American version of the Stop Killing Games initiative failed both in the U.S. and in the U.K. So, if they failed, and companies are like, well, customers are fine with them not owning their games, so that's what I'm like. See, if they still had a hard disk, then they could still technically play the game. Granted, you could say like, oh, Doug, they could just jailbreak it, put it on abandonware, and they can, but that also takes time and a half. And with how console manufacturers are acting with you jailbreaking their consoles, for instance, although I don't know if it's still in court or if that court case got settled. What with Nintendo being able to brick your Switch 2s if you try to jailbreak it in any way, shape, or form, like that's I don't know. So that's why I'm all like, I can see why they can getting rid of the disc drive is one thing, but like, I do not trust the AAA industry for game preservation at all, dude.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think they're even trying to pretend that they care about it.
Yeah. I think there's a lot more people that do care about, because when people were finding out, like, like the GTA 6 won't have like a physical copy in there, right?
Yeah.
I think a lot of people are mad. I just think they're also fucking lazy Americans that it's just kind of like they're mad. They don't really know what to do, and then someone be like, "You just simply gotta write your name here," and then it's like, eh.
I mean, it makes me wonder. Like, I don't know, is anything going to happen in like the EU where like they have those laws about like I guess ownership or whatever? Or are they just going to be like, whatever, we don't care. Like we'll just write it off as a loss.
I don't know. I
Well,
honestly don't know.
because they're doing that thing where I think like Nintendo's not gonna sell more of the Switch in the next year to England because of their battery laws. So there's stuff that stops stuff.
Oh, I heard they were doing that across the board, not just Europe, but like all over the world. Because I was like, yeah, that makes sense. Because the Switch 2's out. Why would they want to keep the Switch 1 on life support?
No, I thought this was just for the Switch one for the Europe was because of the battery ones on there.
Hmm.
I thought that they keep making Switch for the other ones just to keep selling it, to keep making money. I mean, even with the Switch 2 out, like, not everyone's gonna fucking be able to pay for a Switch 2
True.
right off the
True.
bat, and then people can still get like used or cheap Switch ones, and then they'll still get money when they go on the eShop. So, I mean, if I were them, I'll just keep that flowing.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Ugh. But you know it doesn't. But you know it doesn't make sense. Kai Cenat coming back. I thought we were done with him, and then he decides to come back with what was Streamer University. What the fuck is that even, man? Like,
Wait, is it? I thought he been had that shit.
I mean,
It
wait,
was
did
it
he?
was because it was like a TV show or some shit. I never watched it, but I was here like they had that stuff, and like Juicy was on it once, and it was like some other shit. It was basically kind of like almost like MTV Real World, but with streamer shit, and they're kind of doing that kind of like content, and it's all this bullshit where it's just like, hey, do you have a lot of followers on your Instagram or followers just maybe because you're like an OnlyFans model or hot or someone relevant talent? Well, come on this show, and then we'll share fucking things on there, and then we'll both get more followers and get more rich. Because that's how easy this is. And they make it seem easy, but it's not, and that's what's frustrating.
Wait, I thought Streamer University was like you just you pay him a bunch of money, you go to a spot, and then like you hope for more exposure. Because I know there's a difference between that and like what was it?
Oh, go cool. Oh,
Avatar?
then, and then that's like those influencer TikTok houses that they have, where it's like you get a couple influencers, whatever, and you buy this house and you stay for like a month, and you just keep pumping out content,
Oh my
hoping
god,
to get more and more stuff on there. I mean, fucking even like Sophie Rain did that with the Bop House with those bitches
that's so
on there.
dumb. That's so
Yeah,
fucking
but she's
dumb.
making millions off the thing. People still believing she's a virgin. Like this is
Yeah,
not a
but like,
virgin.
what's the cost, man? I mean, like, because like you fucking, I mean, take Phase Clan, right? When they were actually like in their heyday, just a bunch of dudes getting together playing what was it, like playing CS or whatever, and then just uploading that sparsely. You don't just go to a spot and then just keep constantly pumping out content. I mean, like, what about your sense of fucking privacy, dude? Like, come the fuck on, man. Like, could you imagine? Could you imagine all of us just like, oh, okay, now we have to do this hour after hour, day after day after day after. No, no, no,
Yeah,
no.
he's like you can't relax because if you got more people on there, they're gonna be everyone doing random like, hey guys, I'm making my solo one, in the middle thing is like, bro, I'm just on my couch just trying to catch up on like X-Men '97. Like,
Ugh.
I don't want to be in this goddamn video, and then thinking about because normally for you to be a good successful influencer, they say you gotta post like 2 or 3 times a day.
Oh yeah, no, absolutely.
Yeah, yeah. How you gonna get that many ideas? It's like it's gonna get cringe. Like the idea is gonna get super cringe, super stupid. Like
Look, I'm fine like maintaining a specific fan base, but like but not at the expense of like 2 or 3 times a day. That like I don't know. Look, I'm just gonna straight up say, I don't mind posting stuff like once a day, but that's and like having specific slots like Demo Crazy or Slab Lounge or even the Hateocracy tier list. But if we can't do a tier list, then we can't do a tier list. I'm not gonna like try to like find a last minute replacement. That's just dumb. And on top of that, we all have lives. I mean, I myself have the teaching job and stuff like that, and I actually love teaching those kids, even though there are times where I can honestly say I hate them. The point I'm trying to make.
No, no, yeah, no, no. That's how they get lucky because they have like either enough money or some daddy or someone to support them while they don't have to go to work and they spend this money on this. So like this is literally their job. Like they're just sitting here at this house and they have nowhere to go. Like literally, it's just like whatever they gotta do. Like, I'm gonna coffee. Let me make a little film about this. Like, I got my coffee in Starbucks, or some dumb fucking like exercise did at the gym, right? Like that's it. You know, Uh, that's their whole lives.
Maybe Jidion was right about like when streamers start streaming and then that portion of them, come out. Say what you will about him getting arrested. I mean, yeah, that was he was being a dumbass for using using his fan bases, weaponizing his literal fan base and stream snipers. Yeah, it was dumb. Um, and I don't know if I buy his apology, but like he did touch up on something like that's actually kind of true. When you stream, like that portion of you comes out, and you just can't help yourself. Like you guys have seen me in my team meetings. Whenever I get in my own head, I start losing my mind, and I can honestly say I've done that a couple times while doing the East Village Dev Diaries, and I don't want to do any live streaming because if I start getting in my own head, God knows what. No, I don't want that. Yeah, no.
No, yeah, exactly. If you're a streamer and like if that's not like your natural personality, like you're just naturally like this, and you put the camera on there, but you made like a persona, that's gotta suck because now you're stuck in that persona 24/7, right? Like,
Yep.
So
Yeah.
yeah, I mean, like,
I mean, kinda. I don't know. I stream. I feel like it's just sort of a. I don't know. Like that's part of the whole thing. You just have to know that no
You're
matter
like,
what
yeah.
happens, like you're live. Like I don't know. That feels
no,
like a professionalism thing to me.
well, to me, like, let me put it to you this way: if I'm doing my tutorials, like, for instance, whenever I'm doing my tutorials, I make sure it's not scripted. Like, I have had a ton of requests to actually have it scripted, and I'm like, no, because that kind of robs the authenticity and all of that. But
Yeah.
and I don't mind being me, but like when I get in my own head and I'm just like, and I start to especially when I start overthinking things when the solution's like super super simple. I just start like losing my mind, this, that, and the other, and I don't mind being labeled as like that guy that's like, yeah, whenever he gets in his own head, because I'm just gonna be like, okay, yeah, that's true, but that's essentially what makes us all human. Um, I just don't want to. How do I put this without sounding like a dick? Like I don't. I just don't want to. Um, you know what? I'll provide a better. I'll provide an example. When me, Robert, and Anna Rose went to L.A. and we got screwed over at that damn Cinema Connect thing,
Hmm.
like I made a bunch of videos, right? And like I did a ton of recording on my camera phones, and thankfully, thanks to Google Cloud, I have it on my new phone too, and I watch it every now and again. And Robert was all like, "Hey, dude, you should probably upload this to YouTube." And I'm like, You know what? Yeah, but like, I started looking at this as like I did streaming, like, cause the stuff me, Robert, and Nana Rose did was like really happy and personal, and I don't want to put that on the internet because I'd rather cherish it close because it was actually very, very, very happy. It would be like that time you, me, no, Captain, you didn't come with us to the Grand Canyon, right?
Nope.
So yeah, it would be well, like let's say you did. You, me, Gabe, we all went to the Grand Canyon. We took a bunch of recordings. Like, even though like it's all like, yeah, post it up on like online, and I honestly wouldn't, because those are like personal memories. I legit had fun with you guys over on the Grand Canyon. I don't want to post that shit on the internet for all of them to see.
Yeah.
Yeah, something like that, if that makes any sense.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wow, that was really, really heavy. But then again, let's have some. Let's make fun of some people on the right, considering how everybody's jumping down. To make ourselves feel better, let's make fun of people on the right who are jumping down the Odyssey's throat, even though that movie has not come out yet.
Wait, for what?
Normal racism
Oh yeah, the casting of
and,
Black
and
Woman as Helen of
sexism.
Troy, Matt Damon as a white guy who was not Greek, even though they're less like, oh, there's not many white people, and that you made a white guy the main character, even though he's not Greek. There was a bard that was a rapper and all that, and like that was fuck, I forgot the guy's name. They casted him. He's a black dude that was a bard, and they're saying Chris Nolan is the most woke motherfucker now. I'm like, are you kidding me with this? Oh, people are saying, oh, there weren't any women warriors back in the Bronze Age. I'm like, motherfucker, that was the same age as the Amazons. What are you talking about? Oh my god.
You know how they be.
I just feel like, are you getting the same story and the same plot and outcome that I would get when you read the books? Yes, but then why does it fucking matter? Like, oh, Troy, she's just there to fucking send these motherfuckers off.
My biggest thing is they idolize all these stories, war, all these things happening in countries that aren't clearly America. Why do you assume everybody that's involved are pale-ass white people? If they lived in places where the damn sun was not going to let them exist as pale-ass white people.
Right.
Like, the moment you see a black person in any of those movies, you should be like, oh, okay, they're trying to be accurate. When you see a bunch of white people, it should be like, why are they not dead?
Exactly.
What is happening?
I will also be like, they like those stories like from Rome and stuff, and they're like, okay, you know what I'm gonna do? Probably motherfuckers, I'm gonna do the real story of Rome. We're gonna do a Caligula movie where all you
Oh, God.
motherfuckers out here wrestling each other half naked and saying it's not gay because we're bros. Like,
They're not ready for that
Right?
like
And
that's
it's not even that. I mean, like, you're gonna talk about like historical accuracy, or rather, like, oh, you're gonna have Matt Damon play as a Greek person, and you're gonna turn around and like what was it, the Attila the Hun movie with John Wayne? Are you fucking kidding me? Get out of here with that, you. Ugh.
I mean, they like Tom Cruise as the Last Samurai, like,
Paul Mooney
I
said
mean-
it best. Paul Mooney.
and
said-
Keanu Reeves and Ronin.
The
No,
Japanese
Paul-
played Genghis Khan, so
No, Paul Mooney said it best. He said it best. He's like, the last Tom Cruise as the Last Samurai. Give me a break. I got a better movie for you. The Last Nigga on Earth, starring Tom Hanks. I would watch that movie.
Dude, I would watch that movie. Tom Hanks, I would give him a pass.
I know you would. You and Captain basically said that last time I brought it up. Like, fuck.
yeah.
Tom Hanks has earned it. Like, yeah, Tom Hanks has earned it. I mean, it's like, it's unfortunate that he has to share the fucking stage with Tim Allen, that piece of shit.
Wow. Okay. Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, now I know what you're talking about. Toy Story, because I completely like. The fuck does Tim Allen have to? Oh, right, Toy Story.
Yeah,
Jesus.
fine. He's a buzzkill for sure.
Yeah, right.
And then the thing is, the thing about him is like every show he comes back up to fucking do, like every 3 or 4 years, it's the same fucking exact show. Like, it's like, oh hey, Home Improvement, I'm a dad with rowdy kids. Oh hey, this other show, I have a rowdy daughter. How am I gonna get along with her?
Because he's got to maintain likability, and that's the only way he knows how.
He does all the same shit. And I mean, like, I guess, I mean, he's still a A-lister. I mean, he's no fucking Kevin Sorbo or fucking Scott Bale.
Or
Because those people
fucking
suck so bad.
oh my god,
Like,
oh my god, he played Rudy Giuliani. Who the fuck? What? James Woods. There you go. He's not James
Yeah.
Woods neither.
Oh,
James
God.
Woods.
James
Oh my
Woods.
God.
Yo, okay. I didn't know that like this happened like this morning. The only reason why I didn't put it okay, so like I said, I don't usually put new notes like on Demo Crazy or Demo Crazy or Slab Lounge on the day of we're supposed to be recording. I have that hard cutoff on Friday for a reason. Only big exception is like, Lindsey Graham died, so we had to actually, chat it up about that. But the reason why I bring up the whole James Woods things is because he deleted his Instagram after it was revealed that he tried to take a 16-year-old on a jet.
Well, damn, sir.
So I'm just all like, what? I mean, I get like he has no movies left after playing Giuliani and having that crash out where he went full right wing, but like, dude, a 16-year-old, you're like what, 5,000 years old? What's the matter with you, man? Dude
Like,
was in his
here's my.
dude was in his 40s when he was on like that episode of The Simpsons when Apu lost his job at the Quickie Mart.
He
So
was, yeah, the Pokemon Pooh. Yeah, he's playing with stuff on there. No, my thing about these guys is like, they keep saying like Hollywood is Holly weird and gone away and is fucking demon city. I'm like,
And then
but
there's the
you got.
weird ones.
Wait, but I'm like, you guys have money, right? I mean, some money left. You got little residuals. Could you guys all like put in a pot and make like your own movie studios or some shit? I mean, like Tyler Perry did. Like,
yeah, no.
I mean, if you really have these things you can sell to these fucking people in the middle America that they'll watch, like, I don't understand why you just don't do it. This is the same shit you keep telling all of us. Pick yourself up on the bootstraps. Stop complaining.
Yeah,
Do something about it.
I mean, like Ben Shapiro kind of did something about it with his streaming service, and then Merlin kind of taked all of the money they they had.
Yeah, okay, but even if they lost the money, I would still give them more respect. Like, hey, we don't like Hollywood. We keep talking about Hollywood, so we're gonna make our own little Hollywood movie production and get all these right wings. Okay, yeah, we know the movie's gonna suck, but you're gonna get some people to watch it because they want to see it crash and burn.
True.
Yeah.
That is true. Yeah, yeah. But you know what I am interested in seeing, not crashing and burning? So Captain actually sent me a link. I think it's like Friday after the cutoff, but I was like, you know what? I'm fine putting Tenchi Muyo is getting a Kickstarter.
Yep.
I'm like, oh, okay. I might want to watch that. Well, I mean, because it's Tenchi Muyo. The only thing I'm worried about is like, how is it gonna hold up? You know?
Well, I mean, it's moving forward and such, so they're probably going to, have Tenchi have growth.
Yeah,
Right.
I just do not want to see Lolly again. Because
Yeah, that's kind of what I mean. Like, they'll probably tone a lot of that down, and I'll expect Tenchi to probably, even though Sasami will probably act like, oh, Tenchi's going to be my husband, he'll probably be like, no, this is little sister Sasami.
Yeah, but see, that will work because it feels like this is his little sister always saying like, "I want to marry the father or the brother." Like, it's like once they get past like 13, it's like okay, then you gotta like cool your jets. But like they're younger than that, it's like, okay, that's so.
Yeah,
Disney have a
has
hook
the
for them.
little girl that's trying to chase after like the adult figure. It doesn't bother me if the adult figure is 100% either just not acknowledging it's happening or is oblivious to it. Then I'm fine. Because like Sasaki and Peeps, it's the same thing. It's like the neighbor girl. You can clearly tell like, okay, she's crushing on him, but he has to be like pushing 45. But he's 100% oblivious to it. So any scene where she's clearly blushing or anything, he's just like, oh, she must be hungry today. Here, have these sweets I got from the store. And it's like, okay, I could deal with this. Because he is completely blind to that shit. It doesn't matter what she's doing.
Yeah.
I honestly rather deal with that than The forced humor of Damon's Shadow Realm. Oh my god. I can't. I still want to like it though. That's the thing, because the things that work in that anime really work. It's
Is that
just
the one made by the Full Metal person?
yes,
Yeah.
yes.
Yeah. No, I like it. I mean, the humor is whatever, but I wasn't really paying attention for the humor of this,
Well,
for
no,
like the
because like
plot
you
of the
could be
story.
you could be in the middle of like a harrowing situation, like and multiple times they pulled this. Like the violence is actually real. The imagery is really good and creepy. Although like the only nitpick I have is he is that manga creator really likes teeth a lot. But like whatever. Point is, like you got all that right, and then all of a sudden, Yuru's sister will just be like, "Oh, you're helping us. You're so nice," and like she's like crying and like jumping for joy, and like everybody and like there are characters that are like, "Oh, really? Now's not the time." I'm just like, why are you forcing this humor down my throat when this is actually like a serious situation here? Come on, guys, don't do this.
Well, oh, I mean, I think they're trying to show because also stuff on there. She's been separated from her brother, and then her parents are missing for so long. Like, I think it's more realistic that like they doted on each other before she left on the mountain, and then he sees them like after what, like 10 years or fucking
Yeah,
something like that.
it was 10 years, but like
Yeah,
the thing is,
yeah,
I'm
and
not the
then
only one that feels this way. Like I took a run at like looking through some forums. I'm like, I'm not the only one that thinks this, right? No, like tons of people are just like they really should stop with the jokes in the middle of action. That just it really fucks it fucks the tone. I'm like, thank God I'm not the only one. There are a couple of okay, like Gabe, I'm just gonna give you this much spoilers for Damon Shadow Realm, right?
Mm-hmm.
So it's the trailers kind of lie to you. It's not medieval. It's actually present day. They give you they make you think it's feudal, and then they pull the rug out from under you when
like in the
that
first five
happens. Yeah,
minutes,
like in the
it's like
first
the
five
first
minutes,
five.
yeah, it's really good. Like the only time I will give the that anime a pass is when the main character, his name is Yuru. He actually learns how to use the public bathroom, like etiquette wise. And he comes out of the bathroom, he jumps for joy, like saying like, "Yes, I accomplished it." And I'm like, "Yes, you did. I will give you that because because there are people today to this day that do not know public bathroom etiquette. My God, people will just use the urinal next to you instead of giving you that space." And I'm like, "Guy, really?"
He also had other ones on there when he's like taking a bath. He's like, "All this water for me to clean," or like he can't sleep on a soft bed.
Yeah, I mean that's when they start to abuse the fish out of water
Kind of trope.
situation. Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, like there are times where I will accept that, like the soft bed. I'm like, okay, whatever. But like,
No, no.
in
See,
the
I would have been opposite with the soft bed. I'd have been like, I had this hard shit. I'd have been going crazy for the soft bed, like crazier than the bathroom etiquette, right?
Well,
Like,
no,
I could see that if your back got used to hard bed, then all of a sudden soft bed, your back's like, what the fuck is this?
exactly.
Like you would think it's comfort, but since your back never knew that was comfort, you're just gonna be like, oh, this is awkward.
Yeah.
or I guess to prove your point would be because of his warrior instinct that he doesn't feel like if he's so enveloped in that he can't get up alert enough if someone attacks him.
No, that I won't. Okay, that I'm gonna dispute because even though he's a fish out of water, they use that trope a lot. He's still a warrior, and he actually does get the drop on people.
No,
That
no, I
it's-
was saying he's a warrior. I was saying that because he's a warrior, if he when he felt the soft thing, he'll feel like
Oh, okay.
this
Let
will
his
be
guard
too
down.
hard to get spring up in
Yeah,
case some shit happens.
Yeah, okay, then never mind. I'll withdraw.
No, no, that guy's a hardcore warrior, bro. He's taking people in the dark, doesn't really know the situation, already taking heads.
Yeah, yeah.
He's basically at Home Depot making fucking bow and arrow. Like, what the
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that's what happens when you raise him feudal era style. And then you suddenly be like, by the way, you don't have to be feudal era anymore. What?
You know, it was also funny when he tried to go to the modern store. It's like, do you have loincloths? Like, no.
The only other complaint that I kind of have is like when even though it's called Damon's Shadow Realm, right? I forget her name, but her Damon is literally called Teeth.
Oh, that young girl.
Oh, the Red Riding Hood looking girl.
Yeah,
yeah.
She's all like,
Gabby.
Gabby, yes. She's like, don't call.
What is with them naming anime characters Gabby?
Right? Again, Attack on Titan is like, I like this Gabby. Hey, Attack on Titan's Gabby. She can ride a hell. And say hello to Mitch McConnell.
Looked at like overly elaborate.
Wait. that Robert, that nearly got away from me. I'm okay. Anyway, so Gabby's all like, don't call my monster a demon. I'm like, bitch, your pet is quite literally teeth with eyes. What else would you call it? Like, what are you gonna call him? Phil? Like, fuck you.
I mean, a demon. Like in the first 3 minutes, you killed a kid and a mother with those two.
Yes.
Like, he talked on him like dentures. Like, it's not a demon, bitch. What?
Oh my god. And even then, she got her shit wrecked by Yudu because he threw down.
He threw down. I kept going off that bitch real quick.
Down. Like, if you, like, I will say, just watch Shadow Realm, because, yes, while it is 26 episodes long, only 13 have come out, and they're holding off on the other 13 for a later date. It's good, Gabe. You should watch.
They're gonna split the course. Like, they're probably gonna go next either winter or like like spring on the stuff on there. But I mean, there's a lot of good animes that's being released for right now. I mean, Saga of Tanya got dropped, so you got that. Jobless Reincarnation 3 got that.
I watched the Chainsaw Man movie last night. So
it's good.
It is. It really. I absolutely loved it. I 100% loved it. I loved Bomb. She's great. I'm sad about
Reze.
Yes, Reze.
The soundtrack in that is so fucking good.
Yes, it was.
Like, the pool scene is one of my favorite fucking bits of soundtrack ever. And it's animation. Pretty good.
Yeah. And
doesn't that make you even more pissed that they stopped Chainsaw Man, did?
Well, Chainsaw Man is still coming out with a season 2. It's just...
It's weird. So Chainsaw Man the manga is done and over with, and I think it kind of shits the bed. But part 1 is really good, so I'm fine with seeing the rest of it animated. I don't know. We'll see.
Do you think they'll pull a thing where
they change it? I don't think so.
Look,
I was saying, like, they'll do like their own thing at the end, like animation does to get the money,
like,
and then steer away from the manga.
I kind of hope so, because it didn't end very well. I don't know. We'll see.
Anything. Don't say it, because
I won't. I'm just saying I'm not a fan.
Yeah, no, because I was like, people tried to spoil the end of Attack on Titan. I'm like, nope, I want to know. I want to be surprised when I watch it. And like, granted, I'm gonna.
Titans were the friends we made along the way. No.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I'm surprised that you didn't get spoiled, because like it was so long after like everything ended.
Oh, I know.
By the time like it was animated.
If I look at it like I look at people ask me the same thing about Cyberpunk 2077. Like, I knew Keanu Reeves was in it. I didn't know who he'd play as, and like when I found out it was Johnny Silverhand while I was playing the game, I was like, oh, cool. And people were just like, how the hell did you not find out? I'm like, dude. If there's something I'm legit interested in, I will hide under a fucking rock. That is why I still don't know what Dune 3 is about, even though I watched a teaser trailer for it. I'm like, nope, I'm going under my rock. I'm not gonna watch any goddamn trailers for it.
Yeah.
Like, I'll watch a teaser trailer. That's fine. But like, take for instance, well, actually, you know what? This is actually a good segue into X-Men '97. because I complain saying like, oh, it's about apocalypse. Although it is about apocalypse, some of the shit that just because I thank God I did not watch any other trailer for X-Men '97 season 2 because oh my God, after watching the 4th episode, and I'm all like, I thought they had balls in the last season. They got big brass balls now to do that. I don't want to. I really do not want to
Yeah,
spoil.
yeah. I can't wait for next episode.
Me neither. I want to watch it so
Wait,
bad.
wait, wait, wait. When does it drop? I don't even know what day it drops.
Wednesdays. Wednesdays.
Well, Wednesdays. Okay. Damn. Okay. Fuck.
Yeah, I know.
I was hoping you were gonna be like, it's tonight. I'm like, yeah, I'm done.
It's out now.
It's like no. I'm just filibustering it until it drops.
I
in like 2
wish I
minutes.
could say I'm filibustering it right now, but my God, like, dude, like, Gabe.
They're going good. The opening
Oh,
themes are so. The
wow.
opening themes and the change in the foreshadowing of them. It's just like chef's kiss on everything, and it's like, I don't know, man. And but the thing is, there's going to be less episodes this season than last season, right?
Yeah, you were talking about like it being 9 episodes long. I'm honestly fine with that. I'm honestly
Oh,
fine
this
with that.
first
I
four,
mean,
yeah, bro. Like it's so good, man.
Robert, think of it this way, and I know this is a spoiler, but when this show actually makes Jubilee cool, I think they get a pass for having 9
Jubilee is
episodes.
cool.
No. She is cool, but like she had a really cool scene on this shit on here. Like honestly, for this whole Argus shit on there, they kind of like ramped up the characters that need to be ramped up. And I'm glad Sunspot is stopped being a bitch.
Actually, real quick, speaking of Jubilee, she is in Rivals now.
Yeah, I saw.
Oh, they redid Rivals and they did the everyone can do the different commands, right?
Yeah,
One of my coworkers was telling me about that.
It's insane. It's like a completely new game.
He was saying, yeah, because like now they were like every season they would change it up, and then they're like now everything's available, even the old shit that we took off that was too OP.
Yep.
Free for all, fuck all y'all.
Now everyone's OP.
Yeah. So my coworker was talking to me about that, and I was like, "Oh, so I know what you're gonna be doing this weekend." He's like, "Oh, actually, I wait like 2 weeks so all these other fucking crazy people fucking do this dumbass shit, and I just come and pick them off slowly."
As much as I want to play Rivals, like I honestly got back. You're gonna call me an idiot for this. I got back in Left 4 Dead 2. Like I don't know what happened. Like,
I mean,
I thought you were gonna say Kingdom Hearts 2. I'm like, that's my boy.
that's not bad.
I'm not.
There's worse
I'm not
things to be
joking.
in.
I got Gundam Breaker 4. So yeah.
I mean, I'm replaying. I just ended Kotar 2, and now I'm replaying Kotar. So.
But yeah, like I don't know what happened. Like what ended up like I was just like, hey, I miss playing Left 4 Dead 2. Oh yeah, I forgot that we're modded. Hey, I'm gonna make Ellis fucking Ryo Hazuki. And then I started modding everyone like Coach is Spider-Man. Fucking the tank zombie is Shao Kahn. Makima is the spitter. I'm serious, and I'm just like, I'm modding the hell out of this.
Makima would never be a spitter.
Dude, honestly, I just remember the times when playing Left 4 Dead and I was playing with my friends, sleepovers, and just playing on things, and how pissed I'd be when they leave me alone with like the brute. Like, no, motherfuckers, come back, help me,
Motherfuckers,
revive my ass. You motherfuckers, come back here. I curse your children.
I curse your children. Anyway, but yeah, like I heard, like I did hear the same thing about Marvel Rivals. It's good to hear, like it's good to see, like Marvel's Rivals is getting really good support. I'm like really happy about that. But then again, it makes sense because Marvel Rivals, like it was doing insanely well out the gate, and yeah, and their pricing model really does speak volumes because like they're like, yeah, we don't have any premium heroes. You could just buy the skins, and Cool.
Yep.
Yeah, that's how you do it, man.
They released a banana hammock skin for Captain America, and I paid $20 for it.
Okay, so they're allowed to sell you skins. I sell you human skins on the side of the road, and I go to jail.
Need more banana hammock. No one talk.
Yeah.
And on top of that, hey, like fucking Marcus from Superstore, he tried selling human cheese and nobody was buying it. Oh man, I miss Superstore. God, that show was amazing. Well, finally today, the only other thing, I mean, we could talk about the Steam box has its own red ring. It's actually called the Red Line of Death, but nah, I'm pretty sure Valve is already getting that patched out. I will end on a note that's like a while ago. I said Cali and New York were gearing up to sue Paramount over their Warner Brothers Skydance takeover. Turns out, like some other states are prepping to sue them because they do not want Paramount Skydance to own Warner Brothers, which good because I'm not that big of a fan of companies just being that big of being like megacorps are just evil. Like look at what Apple's been doing, for God's sakes.
No, Barry Weiss is the worst.
Oh God, I heard she got verbally skewered online for like something. I'm trying to remember what it was, but yeah, she got like just owned for some reason. I'm like, yeah, fuck her. That being said, thank you everybody for tuning in to the Slab Lounge. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Special shout out to Dubby. Go get yourself some Dubby with creator code Bad Hen House. You can listen to us on Amazon Music, YouTube, Spotify, and Roku. You all take care. Later on. Boop.